What's up guys, and welcome to Tommy's Reptiles. In today's video, we'll be doing a deep dive into my pet poison dart frogs. I'm going to show you where they've been living and where they're going to move, which is in this BlackBox Cages Enclosure right behind me. I'm going to set it up, I'm going to deck it out for them, and we're going to start that project today. First, I'll show you guys my Alcope poison dart frogs. They've been in this little enclosure. Like, you could fit two or three of these enclosures in the one I just am setting up. Here they are, they're waiting for food. These guys have beautiful coloration. This guy is hungry. The other one should be coming out any second now. Before I feed him, I'm just gonna give him a nice spray down. All right, let's feed him some flightless fruit flies. These guys used to be very shy, but now they're used to me, so they come right out anytime I walk by the enclosure, ready for food. I can't wait for these guys to have a nice big habitat, fully bioactive, and much more room for them to hop around. It's going to be awesome. All right, we'll let them eat and I'll show you my other poison dart frogs. And right down here under my turtle tank in my living room are my Dendrobates tinctorius. The one you see right here is called an Azurius, and then there's a green Sipilowini who's kind of shy, but I hope he comes out for you guys. We'll give them a nice spray down also. I do this once or twice a day. Give the plant something to drink. Let's get them some food. Here's that Azurius, a beautiful blue color. This guy's not shy at all, and he eats like a champ. I just hope the green Sipilowini comes out also. I don't even know where he is, but I'm also excited to give these guys a much more spacious enclosure. You can see why they call these guys Azurius. Azure means blue. And if you're wondering about the word Azure, also follow Azure's Aquariums. It's a really cool aquarium channel. But yeah, Azure means blue. Let's look for that green Sipilowini though. Where is he? He's usually in here, but I don't see him. Not back there. It's okay though. What a beaut. All right, so that's it for my poison dart frogs. Next time you see these guys hopping around, they'll be living in a dart frog mansion. Okay, so here's my dual side-by-side poison dart frog enclosure. I couldn't remember the measurements, but they have them right here. It's much bigger than what they've been living in, and I'll show you just how much space that really is. It's a lot of room. I don't even know if my arm from where I'm sitting can reach all the way back there, but you can see they have plenty of room to hop around. They're tiny little frogs, so they'll have plenty of space. What I need to do today is I need to remove this. This is for like a heat light. I might have accidentally ordered it wrong or whatever, but yeah, so I just have to unscrew this right here, remove that, add my new lighting, and then very importantly, we have to cover those vents right there with some screen, really tiny, fine screen, so the fruit flies can't escape and fly all over my house. And I'll go ahead and open the other side just to show you, but it's gonna be an amazing dual side by side. I don't know which side the Alcopes will go on and what side the Tinctorius will go on, but either way it doesn't matter. They're both the same size, and I'm gonna deck them both out. I'm gonna have some, I'm gonna make some fake climbs and rocks and cork bark all over this thing, real plants. It's gonna be fully bioactive. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. So this package right here is just tiny, tiny little deli cups that I'm gonna spray foam into the background. so I can put the plants inside the background. And then right here are the strip lights that I got off Amazon. I can't remember how much they were, but they were very cheap. And I already plugged them in and tested them out, and they provide plenty of light for the plants and the frogs. So yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is remove these lights, the ones that came with it. I'm gonna remove those, and then we're gonna set these ones up and then hook up the screen on the vents. All right, we got the first light down. And this is actually perfect because I could route the wire to the new light through the same hole. No big deal. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, we got the other one out. Let's just pull that wire through, and then we're good to go. All right, guys, so it turns out I actually don't have the screen at my house. I thought I did to cover up the vents with the screen, and I was just gonna super glue it in, but that's okay. Next video for this frog build, I'll do that in the beginning. But for now, let's hook up those lights. The lights seem like they're gonna be simple. They have these little stickies that stick on these metal brackets, and then the metal brackets go right on the roof right here. And then on top of the lights is a magnet, so they just magnet right up. So let's get started. I just wanted to show you guys what I was talking about as far as the metal brackets. So here's the light. You don't need any screws or anything. You just need the little stickies. The stickies go on top of these little metal brackets. And then look, it's just a magnet. So I guess it'll go like that and stick right to the roof of the enclosure. So there's 2 per light. And this light is actually very light, no pun intended. So they're gonna hold it up, no problem. The frogs aren't gonna knock it down. So yeah. First, I'm gonna feed the light through the opening that the old light was in. Get that wire up there. I'm gonna go ahead right now and just hook up the magnet part, which will go like this. And then the other one will go right here. Next, we're gonna add the sticky adhesive sticker to each side, and then simply just press it on the top of the enclosure. This is always the hardest part for me, is to get these little backings off. And then I'm going to simply pull the wire up, and I want this to be kind of perfectly centered where the old light was, but I got to leave a little slack, so the slack has to go right here on the side. So I think I'm just going to press it right about here. There we go. Perfect. And then I can just go ahead and pull the wire up as much as I can. I'm going to tuck it back here. Don't you worry, you're not going to be able to see it at all. There we go, perfect. Now let's do the same to the other side. And we just put it on the same spot as the other side. Just going to make sure it's straight. There we go, perfect. Now we'll route the wire up through the top. So we put this second light in the same spot. Now we just gotta pull the wire tight. And now we gotta test out the lights. Here we go. Perfect. These lights are nice and low profile, so you can't really see them from outside the enclosure unless you go under it like that, but that's no big deal. And then also, BlackBox Cages provides lights just like that right here. Perfect little, I think they're called quarter lights. So this is going to be heavily illuminated, perfect for the frogs and plants. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching Tommy's Reptiles.